So thank you, Mahesh, for taking the time today to share your experiences of the Future Leader Program with us.
Absolutely, yes.
I've heard you're one of the first, not the first year, but one of the beginning classes. So can you share your experiences, or basically, can you tell us a bit about how it was at the beginning?
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. I was in the class of 2006. The Future Leader Program started in 2005.
Yes.
And when I see what's going on with the Future Leader Program now compared to what we went through, a complete change. I mean, the Future Leader Program for us was basically you just show up the day before the conference, you huddle, and then you got a free pass to the conference. So this is a lot more organized, a lot more developed around, career development, networking, which we didn't really have that focus. So tremendous growth.
Didn't it already change throughout the 3 years that you were part of the program?
I don't remember it changing too much. I don't think we ever had a mid-year meeting. We didn't have any monthly meetups. We may have had a Wednesday session. I can't remember. I don't remember if we ever had one of those either. So it was just, at that time, the purpose of the Future Leader Program was, when the board was looking at it, was we have a lot of old people in this industry, and how do we stay relevant with the next generation of engineering and science and construction people? Because not all of those people were able to attend the conference. So they said, why don't we create some sort of program to bring younger people into the conference? And so that's how it started. And as you can see, it's been a tremendous success.
Yeah, I'm profiting from it.
Yes, absolutely.
So your career was influenced by the Future Leader Program? I mean, you have had a career within the Future Leader or within the ECC. Did your career within the ECC also influence your career outside of the ECC?
Yes, absolutely. I mean, the people I met at the ECC, several of them I call friends. We spend time with each other's families. We do things outside of work. So it's been a great experience. But the other benefit is in my role in business development, it gives me an opportunity to have relationships with my peers, my competitors, owners, so that if there needs to be a difficult conversation, I've already got a relationship that I can have those conversations with the people. So it's in those unfortunate times where I've been needing to make a career change, the first people I call are my close network contacts within the ECC. So it's been great.
It's needless to ask whether or not you're still in touch with some of your Future Leader alumni.
Yeah, so there's at the time, a lot of the people that I was in the Future Leader Program have moved out of the industry, but there are a few. JD Slaughter, was in my Future Leader class. He's gone to do much better and bigger things, but he and I still recognize each other and have conversations about us being in the Future Leader Program. Allison, who's also on the board with me, we were in the Future Leader. Michelle McNichol. So lots of people that are still active in the industry, were in the Future Leader Program when I was there.
And were there any challenges that you faced during the program or in the aftermath of it that helped you to grow professionally and maybe even personally?
Yeah, I think a lot of it was, this was a new program. We were, a bunch of young people in the industry. There was no set agenda. There was no set program. So what we learned is, how do we work together? We've been selected by our companies to be a part of this program. So let's take advantage of it, make the most of it. And so we were able to come up with opportunities on what we wanted to do. So we formed committees. We talked about relevant topics. We talked about what are the requirements to be a future leader. So we helped develop the criteria. and we talked about the industry challenges. So what it helped me was, when there's not a lot of definition, how do you come together to come up with a purpose? And that's, and look at it now. So it's been a tremendous growth.
See, my next question would have been, if the Future Leader programs and others like it, meeting the future or the current challenges of the industry. I think you already answered that one just now.
Yeah, I think there are a lot of organizations that have adopted the Future Leader program now, but I think by far the ECC is the one that's probably most intentional about focusing on the next generation of the industry, and they'd make a very concerted effort to try and encourage the younger generation to participate in our industry, because our industry has gotten a bad rap lately. Oil and gas is not a pleasant word, or energy, or everything else. So the ECC, we've made it an intentional effort to try to promote the industry and get the next generation involved.
And I think you're doing a really great job at it.
Well, thank you.
So my last question would be, and especially given how much the program has grown since you first joined it, what would you advise, or what would your advice be for a future leader coming into the program, being young and new to all of this, to get the best out of it?
Yeah, I think take advantage of it. You've been given a great opportunity by your company to participate. It's a significant investment on a company to be a sponsor and to send people as future leaders. So take advantage of it within the ECC organization. So learn as much as you can, take advantage of the career development network, but then also go back and be a promoter of ECC within your company, because organizations need to know that when it comes time for budget cuts, ECC shouldn't be a cut, that they see that there's value. So the more you communicate internally to your organization about the benefits of the program will be tremendous. So I said, just keep an open mind, take advantage of the meetups, the monthly meetings, the mid-year meetings, the Wednesday session, and try to meet as many people as you can. So
thank you for your time.
All right.
Thank you for your advice.
Yes. Thank you. It was great. Thank you guys for doing this.